what should be a very competitive game.
So as teams get together and get ready to bring out their special team kicking teams and receiving teams, the Renegades will set up on the 35-yard line. And the Pittsburgh Passion will receive the north end zone. Still waiting for the teams to come on out.
You're saying we've got Cahill's Army setting up in the end zone, ready for the Renegades' first score.
Well, when that comes, we'll get ready for the boom. Yeah, Pittsburgh return team comes to the field. Boston kicking team comes to the field. They set their squads up. Pittsburgh wearing black and gold. Boston wearing red and black.
And we'd like to thank all the viewers from home. This is the WFA's Pro Game of the Week. So everyone outside of Revere will be able to see this game via the FTF network. Well, in addition to the Revere TV YouTube channel, or Yoo-hoo. That's a nice chocolatey drink that's delicious.
We have the ball teed up in the far hash. Kickoff. Okay, picked up around the 21-yard line, bobbled, and then returned. Still breaking tackles. And a nice return for Pittsburgh up to the 40-yard line.
I'd say that's some great field position that Pittsburgh just got for on that ensuing kickoff.
It's a great place to start. First and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
I'm saying Pittsburgh has a brand new rookie quarterback new to their team. We've got Alyssa George under center tonight. So it'll be interesting to see what she can do tonight. She's done quite a lot already in their first two games.
The ball will be placed at the far hash mark. First and 10 to 40-yard line. Pittsburgh come out with multiple receivers. Looks like they have a offset lineman on the far top of your screen. I believe it's player number 62. Okay. Halfback pass.
Flea flicker.
Oh. Ooh. Pass broken up at the last second.
Say broken up by number 13, Sharon Singletary. Yeah, pass was intended for number 85, Jana Meister. See, Jana hails from Chicago, Illinois. I gotta say, this Pittsburgh team has quite the group of ladies coming out for the team, and ladies from Chicago, a lot from Pittsburgh, but Alyssa George actually hails from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Okay, it brings up second and 10. We have two receivers on the right. Handoff, kick it to the outside. Breaking several tackles. Nice long gain for Pittsburgh. It's an 8-yard pickup on that play.
Yep. That was Maria Fatali on the carry, number 4 for Pittsburgh.
Okay, they're going to say that's a 9-yard gain, so we're going to be 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh.
There we go. And it looked like it was Shantae Bonds, number 21, with that takedown. Say Pittsburgh is definitely on the move tonight.
Okay, here we go again with the spread formation. Again, that lineman, number 62, at the top, second on the slot from the top of your screen. We'll see how that plays out tonight. Okay, bounce to the outside, tackled inbounds, but that's enough for a line first down. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh on the Boston 48-yard line.
Yep, Fatali on the carry again, taken down by number 13, Shannon Singletary. You can say this Pittsburgh team is just kind of going wherever they want to go, and no issue with the run attack right now. We'll see how Boston responds.
Okay, spread, a couple people spread out. Shotgun, back to her right, hands off, back runs out to the left. Nice long gain, cuts back through the middle. And that's a pickup of about 14 yards. It's going to be enough for another Pittsburgh first down. And that is the 1st and 10 on the Boston 36-yard line.
Yeah, once again, they're handing off to their running back, number 4, Fatali. She was taken down by number 9, Katie Ellison. I can say they're just, moving people out of the way. Baby D, also known as Danielle Fournier, just missed that tackle, just out of her reach.
Pittsburgh in the shotgun formation, number 62 in motion. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And no gain, actually a loss of a yard on that play.
Yep. Looks like she was met by number 30, Aaron Diet, and number 72, Laura Pula.
Loss on the play.
Yeah, 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
From the Boston 37-yard line.
Say that's something that Boston hasn't seen a lot of, is tackles for losses. So it's nice to see that happening here, since Pittsburgh is very successful as it is now for advancing the ball.
And number 62 again, lined up in the slot. Quarterback shotgun, and it's a pass. And it's picked up by your Renegades.
I can say that's another interception for number 5, T. Creech. Oh, I say Allison George, number 27, Pittsburgh's quarterback, now knows what it's like to meet up with the Creech.
Well, you go deep in these windy conditions, sometimes things happen. So you got 1st and 10 for Boston on their own 25-yard line. Line to gain, 35-yard line.
I say T. Creech has been incredible this year with her interceptions. She's got at least 1 pick 6 this season.
Okay, Boston comes up. Quarterback and shotgun with a back to her right. Pitch to Mata.
Ooh, nice block.
Kick it out. Out towards the sideline for a long gain. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain.
Look like good for 9 yards.
I was going to say that Ruth Mata.
Gain,
Yeah.
So it's going to pick up 9 yards in 2nd and 1. Renegades moving fast, as they usually do. Quarterback shotgun. Pass to the left.
Get your blocks. Get your blocks.
Okay, make your blocks. A couple of first.
I can say that was Renati Meckel, who hails from Wisconsin, with that reception.
Meckel on the catch. That's good for a first down.
It's good enough for a first down on the 46-yard line. Renegades moving fast. Quarterback and shotgun. Running back to her left. Trips to the left.
Someone's still on cover.
Snap. Pass in the backfield.
So keep running until they stop you.
To the 47-yard line of Pittsburgh.
Once again, Cahill completes to Meckel.
So that's going to be a 2nd and 3. 2 and 3.
2nd and 3.
For your Boston Renegades. Renegades, quarterback is shotgun. Signaling to our receivers out to the left. Okay, hand off up the middle.
Handed it off,
gain up the middle.
Number 46, Tutti Kuusinen, our import from Finland. Or as I like to call her, Freight Train.
That's a 1st and 10 for Boston on the 39-yard line of Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll take that.
Cahill shotgun shifts the running back over to her right. Single wide receiver to her left. Cahill surveying the defense. Ball snap. Hand off.
Yes.
Pounded up through the hole.
Oh, she's still on.
There you go. That's Tutti Kuusinen once again on that carry, number 46.
Again for a first down.
It's a nice long gain of about 8 yards. And 2nd and 2 from the Pittsburgh 31-yard line.
And Tootie has, as I said, she plays football over in Finland with the Helsinki Wolverines. She's won 3 consecutive Maple League Cups in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Most impressive.
Renegade set the snap. Ball a snap. Fake the handoff. Oh, pass right up through the middle.
Tootie.
Pass meant for Tootie incomplete.
Just barely dropped. Let's bring up third down. 3rd and 2 for the Renegades from the near side hash.
So that was a nice play action fake. I think a lot of the Pittsburgh passion bit on that one. It's a shame that Tootie couldn't come up with that one.
Okay, Cahill checking to the sideline for the play. We got Twins to the top. Just motions the back to her right. Surveying the line. Snap. Cahill's going to keep.
She's got legs.
She's looking.
Nice block. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Quarterback keep. Good for a first down.
So we have a nice
block.
nice long run by Cahill.
Sarah Tully.
I was going to say, people forget Cahill's got some gams on her. She can run with the best of them. She was finally taken down by number 2, Jasmine Jones of Pittsburgh.
Pick up good 7, 8, 10, 12 yards on that. Running out to her right side. Tackled out of bounds. That stops the clock. While we set up for the new first down. Okay. We have a timeout on the field for Pittsburgh. Timeout, Pittsburgh.
There we go. Wow, what an opener.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I was going to say, and this is quite the sports weekend for Boston. Last night we had the Bruins winning Game 3 against the Hurricanes. Great to see that win. We've got the Red Sox playing right now against the White Sox. And if that weren't enough, we've got the Kentucky Derby coming on around, I think it's post time is 6:57 or something around that time. So hope everyone's having an ice cold mint julep and just enjoying sports in Boston. This is awesome.
Well, if you can't get to Kentucky, please come on and enjoy delicious food with tonight's featured truck, Away Cafe. Please also visit the Drink Garden to grab an adult beverage. Canned cocktails provided by Deacon Giles Distillery. Beer is also available. Proceeds of all beverage sales go directly to the team.
There we go. I was going to say, and while Deacon Giles might not have a mint julep, but they do have Mai Tais, G&Ts, and I think the other one, the Splash of Cran.
Okay. Timeout has expired. Teams come back to the field. We have a 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 18-yard line. Single lone setback, handoff. Number 22, Mata, kick it out to the right. Get tackled down around the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a second, maybe the 11-yard line. So it's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for the Renegades.
I say nice run again by our little lion cub from Birmingham, and that is Birmingham, England, for those not in the know.
Cahill takes the snap, hands off again to Mata, bounce it outside, right into the end zone, untouched for your Boston Renegades touchdown.
Get ready for that boom.
There's the boom.
Boom. Excellent. Little John Lee Hooker. I had a group called Touchdown Songs. So once again, Ruth Mata is our leading rusher for the Boston Renegades. She's got a total of 302 yards on 36 carries, so she's averaging about 8.4 yards per carry. It's just incredible. You know, the space between her and our other well-known running back, Tootie Kuusinen. Tootie's got a total of 163 yards on 33 carries and is averaging about 4.9. But then again, Tootie is a fullback, and that's the role she's playing in these games. But yeah, trying to contain Mata, that's a tough call.
Well, they know how to bring it, that's for sure.
That they do. I was going to say, one of the keys to the game for Pittsburgh is, I understood it, according to Alex Weston, is that they need to contain Cahill. And as we saw on that couple of previous plays ago, Cahill not only can, great handoffs, great passing, but she can also scramble for that first yard too.
Forward spine and sport.
Multiple weapons from this team. Time and time and time again.
Yep.
With 8:30 to go in the first quarter, we have your Boston Renegades 7 and Pittsburgh Passion 0. Passion is taking the field to set up the receiving team. Boston's getting set to kick off. Ball teed up at the far side hash. Going through the cadence. Line drive kick right up to the middle, bounce around. Pick it up, rush to the outside, try to get to the right side edge, and it's tackled on the outside.
There we go. And that was number 11, Marcelina Chavez on that punt return. Be interesting to see what the penalty is.
Oh, flags, okay.
Yep. On the far side of the field.
Yep. Okay, so it's going to be a holding on the return. So they'll pick that up from where.
Holding on return?
Yep, holding on the return. So a 10-yard foul.
10 yard
On Pittsburgh.
penalty.
Yeah, that's going to bring first and 10 for Pittsburgh from their own 17-yard line.
And say, as we saw last week, penalties just killed the opponent. So we'll see how these penalties will stack up against Pittsburgh.
Number 62 in motion. Handoff to the right side, bounce out, cut through the middle.
45.
Make a couple of tackles. Going to bring up second down and second about 6.
Selena Pasquale on the stop.
Once again, Pittsburgh's handing off to their running back, number 4, Maria Fatali. She was taken down by number 30, Selena Pasquale, or as I have now dubbed her, Fluff.
Pittsburgh sets up, quarterback and shotgun with a lone back to her left, trips to her right, and a single receiver at the top. Fake the handoff, quarterback keeper around the corner,
That's on baby B.
Yep.
and quarterback runs out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's long enough for a first down. So that's going to be a first and 10 for Pittsburgh from their own 35-yard line.
I was talking with Coach Dave from Pittsburgh, and he said, yep, Alyssa George has got some tricks up her sleeve, and that was definitely one of them. Nice quarterback keeper. Finally chased out of bounds by number 70, Danielle Fournier.
First and 10. Ball set at the top of the top hash. Quarterback shotgun. 62 in motion.
Hand off to Fatale.
Hand off to the middle. Straight up the gut.
70 baby D on the stop.
Pick up about 4. So it's going to be bring up a second and 6 for Pittsburgh. Interesting to see this 62 setting up in the slot. Sets up in the backfield. And we'll see if they run any passing plays to her, if she's reported of eligible or not.
Toss.
Toss him.
Who's on the edge? Yes! Oh.
First contacted at the 32-yard line and tackled inbounds on the 39. So Pittsburgh was able to break one tackle and then get back to the line of scrimmage and bring up a 3rd and 5.
Yep, first
5 for Pittsburgh.
First contact was Selena Pasquale again. Finally taken down, but they're definitely getting their money's worth out of number 4, Fatali.
So 35 for Pittsburgh. Quarterback and the shotgun. Lone. Running back to her left. Or to her right. That's a handoff to number 4. She bounces it out to the left. Oh, big stick. And
Ooh.
gonna be
Nice stick.
gonna be
By number 21.
Ooh, just shy.
Okay, we have a flag on the play,
Oh,
so we'll have to take a look and see what we're going to come out with here. It's going to be 4th and short. Depending on this foul, we'll see what the results.
you say that was Fatale on the run and number 21, Shantae Eustace Bonds on that stick. And as you could hear from the booth, that was a boom.
That was a good stick. Good stick. The referee's talking to the head coach. Okay. We've got a holding on the offense.
Hold on Pittsburgh.
Ooh, there you go. Looks like they're accepting it, and they're going to push him back and make him try that again.
So that's going to be a 10-yard foul from the end of the run. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Pittsburgh.
3rd and 11 on Pittsburgh.
Ball set at the far side hash. Pittsburgh break the huddle. They come to the line. Quarterback and shotgun. Boston drops back in the coverage. Toss reverse. Get on the outside, top of your screen for a 15-yard gain for 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh sets up the 49-yard line of Boston.
Is that 4 again?
It was on the run.
On the run, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
We have a timeout on the field for an injury.
Oh.
See how they administer to that player down in the sideline there, at the top of the screen.
I don't know either.
I can say I missed that, yeah.
Well, we have a break in the action here. We have a very competitive game here. Teams are moving up and down the field. In Pittsburgh, it's getting good chunks, misdirection plays, and good blocking downfield.
That they are. And one of the things you might have noticed too is their quarterback, Pittsburgh's quarterback, number 27, is quite an unusual number for a quarterback. But that's her number, and that's what she wanted to stick with. And she has shown that she's got the skills, she's got the chops to lead this Pittsburgh team. I can say, have you ever been to Pittsburgh, Jamie?
No, I have not.
I got to say, it's a fun town. A lot of fun there. Got to go twice, one for a WFA Super Bowl, and then another one for a Patriots-Steelers game.
Well, that must have been.
That was so much fun. Both times were great. I got to say, everybody in Pittsburgh is really friendly. Only one expletive was shouted at me, so I feel pretty good about that. But great hospitality. They got some great restaurants there. All kinds of fun stuff. If you do go, I highly recommend Primante's. Primante's, yeah. So I'm sure everyone's seen the show where you get the sandwich with your French fries on the sandwich, 2 tomatoes, cheese, homemade coleslaw, and your meat of choice.
I think I'm going to Logan right now.
There you go. I think that's a good call.
Okay, here we go. Back to live action. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the Boston 49-yard line. Quarterback and shotgun. Number 62 in motion across the formation. Oh, fumble. Loose ball. Okay, recovered by Pittsburgh by number 4.
Yep, Fatale, yep. Heads up play falling on that ball.
It's just a mishandling of the pitch there.
Mm-hmm.
But 2nd and 14. 15. 2nd and 15 for Pittsburgh.
And as some of you may know, it is NCAA rules, so you don't have to actually be down by contact. You just need to be down.
Okay, quarterback shotgun. Oh, stoppage of play. We have a timeout by Boston.
Timeout Boston, yeah.
Well, while we have this timeout, Pittsburgh is a wonderful sports city.
Oh, big time. I mean, you think Boston's a sports city. Pittsburgh, they are very passionate about their teams as well. I think I made the note earlier when we were talking about the game that they definitely like alliteration in Pittsburgh. You've got the Pittsburgh Passion, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Penguins, well, and then the Steelers. But, you know, it is the Steel City, so it makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
But I just got to, you know, make sure you have the spit guard up when you're saying all those names, because there's a lot of P's.
Is it ketchup or catsup?
I think it's ketchup. That's how I pronounce it. But yeah. That's
let us catch up.
let us catch up. Yes.
And bring us back to the live action. This Boston timeout is over. So it's 2nd and 15 for Pittsburgh from their own 46-yard line. Number 62 in motion. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls out to her right. And that's a pass is complete at the 47-yard line and scampered for a few more yards down to the 44-yard line of Boston.
Yep. Georgia's pass was complete to number 11, Chavez, finally forced out of bounds by number 40, Selena Pasquale.
So we're looking at a 3rd and 5 here on the near side hash on the 44-yard line of Boston. Pittsburgh's in the huddle. Here comes the quarterback's coming in with the play.
And Selena Pasquale, she's one of 3 very talented sisters. Also on the team is Stephanie Pasquale, that we'll hopefully see a little bit later when the offense comes back on for Boston.
Quarterback shotgun, single lone back to her left, rolling to her left, scampering to the outside, being pursued, and she runs out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Boston.
Looks like she was chased out by 21 Shantae Bonds and number 70 Danielle Fournier. So that was a good scamper, but brings up 4th and long. That's let's see what they're going to come out with the plays for this one.
Yep, 4th and 9. Let's see if they bring out the kicking unit. Certainly have the appearance of a punt formation.
That they do.
Okay. Long snapper ready to snap. Formation set. Going to the cadence. Ball snapped.
Oh.
And the punter's going to keep it. And she runs back to the 49-yard line. The 50-yard line. So actually lost the yard there, but, you know, it's nice play, and it just couldn't get to the outside.
Good thought, yeah. Couldn't get that corner. That corner was well contained. So here comes Boston's offense, and as I said, hopefully we'll see number 3, Stephanie Pasquale, and a former player, Angelica Pasquale, used to play for the Renegades as well.
Number 3 is on the field.
3 is on the field. So we got Peanut Butter on the field. Angelica, hopefully if you're watching, that's Jelly. And like I said, Selena, you're now Fluff.
1st and 10 for your Boston Renegades at the 50-yard line. Shotgun, quarterback shotgun formation with a pass to number 22. Taken down immediately after the reception for a 1-yard gain. Will be 2nd and 9 for Boston. Ball placed at the near side hash. Cahill setting up the offense. Shifting her running back to her right. You got trips to your right. And a single lone receiver down here on the left. Number 22 shifts in motion. And then we're going to have a pass to number 3. This is incomplete. Forward pass is incomplete.
And that pass was intended for number 3, Stephanie Pasquale.
A lot going on in that play. A lot of movement, a lot of misdirection.
That there was.
We have 3rd and 9 from the Pittsburgh 49-yard line. Boston calling out the play. Cahill communicating with her team. Lone back to her right. Trips to the top. Ball
This is a free play, yeah.
We have a reception by number 10. Nice Lobbing ball by Cahill. Caught
Boston.
and down and 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Boston.
Incredible. And so that was, the reception by number 10, Adrian Smith.
High arcing throw.
Great play. And as of last week, Adrian has now surpassed 5,000 reception yards. Quite an accomplishment.
That's incredible. Cahill takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Right up the gut.
Here comes Tootie Kuusinen, the freight train.
Picked up 5 on that play.
Train Cootie.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to figure out how to say freight train in Finnish.
Train Cootie.
2nd and 5 for your Boston Renegades. Single back to her right. Pass out to the top of the screen. Incomplete forward pass. Incomplete forward pass.
Yep, that was intended for number 3, Stephanie Pasquale. Just a bit out of her reach.
Third down.
You look at the American flag. It's flying. A lot of wind out there tonight.
And quite the difference from, like I said last week, with the wind. Dealing with the wind, but not dealing with the sun glare.
No, definitely no solar glare.
Nope.
The rain come through earlier today, but now the wind's staying behind. Y'all in Pittsburgh might have had to deal with it. I'm not quite sure, but it seemed to have come up the East Coast. Trips to the top of your screen. Single lone back to Cahill's right. Calls for the snap. Hand off. Kick it out to the left. Right towards the sideline. And it's going to be... It's good enough for a Renegades first down. Good enough.
First down.
1st and 10 for Boston from their own 15-yard line.
That was number 22, Ruth Mata. Again, our import from Birmingham. Sorry, I just like saying it that way.
That's fine. That's fine. Boston sets up. Single lone back to her right. Trips, doubles, swings to her right. Handoff. Bounces out to her left. Brought down at the 15-yard line for a short gain. Time is running down here in the first quarter, but the way this offense works, they have time and enough time to get the play off.
Yeah. They will.
And they got the play off,
They
yeah?
got the play off, yeah.
Okay, pass caught. Short gain.
Pass number 10.
Going to bring up 3rd down on the 12-yard line, looks like.
At the end of the first quarter. Renegade 7.
Here we go. That pass was completed to number 10, Adrian Smith. And as Jamie said, that's the end of the quarter. So switching sides. And with switching sides, along comes the Cahill's Army, the Musket Men.
Today's sideline assistants are Rhea.
For those not in the know, Cahill's Army, they're all a bunch of volunteers, and they started shooting for they actually started shooting for the Boston militia when they were the militia, and have continued on for every score. They fire off their muskets. And I was talking with Brian, the commander. He wouldn't tell me how many grains of black powder they'd use for each round, because that's a secret. That's a carefully held secret. But one of the interesting thing is they do load all their own cartridges. So I was told they don't pack them, but they load them up with the powder in their little casings, and they have to do a lot of rolling for a lot of packing, a lot of loading. Yeah, for these games and for the Patriots games as well, because there are a lot of booms.
A lot of booms. So 3rd and 6 for the Renegades from their 12-yard line as we get ready to start the second quarter.
Boston Renegades from our...
And in case you're ever wondering, how do you become part of Cahill's Army? Well, for starters, you gotta be a reenactor and get your own gear.
Cahill takes a snap, hands off up the middle.
Bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving, that little...
That old line just push. And it's a big enough push for a first down.
Here we go. Ruth Mata
First down.
on that carry.
Goal.
Just juking and jiving.
First and goal for your Renegades from the 4-yard line. Checking the sideline for the play. Communicating with the team. Timeout being
Timeout,
called
Pittsburgh.
by Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's their second timeout of the first half.
Timeout Pittsburgh.
So I got the chance to actually talk with Ruth Mott a little bit after last week's game, and I learned that the football team in England that she plays for, it's actually only 7-on-7, and they only do half the field. So it's kind of like rugby 7, with a fewer amount of players. But she really appreciates coming over here to States to see, to play the full game, the full field, have the full complement of your linemen, your receivers, and she really likes that challenge.
A lot more real estate.
A lot more real estate to run, and a lot more opportunities to rack up the yards. She would love to see England take on the larger game, but hopefully soon they can convince the rest of the league to say, yeah, let's go full team 11-on-11 and go that way.
I'm sure she can be nothing but a great ambassador for that movement back in England.
I would say so. And just like here in Boston with a tremendous O-line, she's got a great O-line clearing the way for her over in England as well.
Okay, back from the timeout. Renegades have set up. Hand off. Up the middle, and actually lost a few yards there.
Yep, she looks like the O-line was just pushed back. There was a massive surge by the Pittsburgh's defensive line. I was going to say, it's not often you see like Alpo and Truex being pushed back.
Okay, number 22 has shifted over a little bit. Cahill now back to the pass into the end zone. That pass is incomplete.
Yep, pass was intended for number 6, Merkel.
Formation was a little bit different there.
Sorry, that's Meckel.
Number 22 coming out more like a blocker there, pass protection. We're going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line for Boston. Same formation as the last play with the setback more to her right. Same formation, same pass route. The pass is incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, Cahill's pass looks like it's thrown into the dirt a little bit. Yeah, not sure if that was intended for Pascal or for number 11 Tully. Kind of an uncharacteristic throw for Cahill.
Okay, it's going to be 4th and goal from the 7-yard line. Cahill's getting the play from her coach. 4th down. This part of timeout.
We got timeout, Boston.
Timeout by the Renegades.
Looks like they didn't,
Well,
Yep.
The stadium there, you can't hear the referee's whistle. It's so ruckus.
Yeah, I was going to say there's quite the Pittsburgh presence here in Revere. It's nice to see that the team
They travel
they travel well and they bring their fans with them. And it's nice to see that loyalty coming to support your team because, as they know, this is going to be a very competitive game, and it's it keeps everybody interested, keeps everybody tuned in, and it's nice not to know what might or might not happen. I was going to say, other fun facts about the Cahill's Army. I was saying that in order to be on the field, you have to be a reenactor. And I asked Brian again, what's the normal gear run you? And for the threads and everything else, shoes maybe a couple $100. But then when you add that musket into it, you're getting into $1,200, $1,500. And that's quite the expense.
That's a pretty penny. Timeout's over for Boston. Quarterback takes a snap. Going to keep it herself. Scamper right up to the middle. Right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And get ready for that boom.
Get ready for the boom. There goes the boom.
Boom.
Yeah, once again, that you got to contain Cahill. Be interesting to see who on Pittsburgh had her as their assignment, and they missed that one.
Well, after 2 passes to her right, you know, this one she kept and run up right through the gut. Boston set up try for the try.
We got Tully back for the kick. Ashley Beckham with a hold.
Snap, ball down, kick is up, the kick is good.
Good then. Got ready for the boom.
So with 13:46 to go in your second period,
Boom.
Boom.
Boston Renegades 14, Pittsburgh 0.
I'm saying if I can get my computer to work, I can tell you how the other games are going.
May 21st at 6 p.m. against our rivals, the DCD. We look forward to welcoming back our alumni with special events.
And you say, yeah, next week the Boston Renegades will be traveling to St. Louis to take on the St. Louis Slam. This will be the second time, I believe, that Boston will be taking on the Slam. And St. Louis, gateway to the West. Have you ever been to the Arch, Jamie, out in St. Louis?
Oh, we're on onside kick.
Oh, did it go 10 yards? That was some trickery.
We're gonna have to wait and see what we get from the
I'm gonna
officials.
say maybe the nose of the ball.
It traveled a certain distance, but whether it was first touched or not, we'll have to see what they say.
Now, if it didn't go 10 yards, Jamie, would you normally get a flag for that?
It'd be illegal touching.
Illegal touching.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have possession for Pittsburgh, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, middle of the field.
With excellent
So-
field position. Yeah.
It was a tight group there. I didn't really see if anybody first touched or not from Boston, but it appears that maybe they just watched it roll until the win after the 10 yards, and Pittsburgh had jumped on it to gain possession. So 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Pittsburgh hands off up the middle to number 4. Tackle met at the line of scrimmage, but then gains a few more yards to bring up a 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6 for Pittsburgh. Their 41-yard line.
And that was Fatale on the carry, number 4 again, taken down by number 49, Melissa Cadet for the Renegades.
Pittsburgh breaks the huddle, comes to the line. Quarterback and shotgun with a single lone back to her left. Trips to the right. Quarterback takes the ball.
Quarterback keeper, yeah.
Quarterback keeper, kick to the outside, and to the out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Yep. George on that carry finally pushed, or kind of forced out of bounds, and I wouldn't say really pushed out of bounds by number 9, Katie Ellison.
So that's a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from their Boston 32-yard line. Ball set at the near side hash. Team breaks the huddle. Very similar formations between Boston and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has trips to the left, bottom of the screen. Quarterback throws.
Ooh,
A
nice
diving
snap.
catch made by Pittsburgh. Number 85, I think.
Yep, I think that was 85, and that was Jenna
Nice
Meister.
diving catch. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the Boston 20-yard line. Ball placed at the center of your field. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle.
Say,
Trips to your left. Single lone setback. And single receiver at the top of the screen. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off. And run right up the middle. Pick up about 2 yards.
We got Baby D on the stop.
what was that, 77 on the carry? Or, yeah, I think that was Niedermeyer on the carry.
So-
Unless I can't read the numbers well.
So he picked up 1, so it's 2nd and 9 from the Boston 19-yard line. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Comes to formation, single lone setback to her right, trips to the top of your screen, and a single receiver down here at the bottom of the screen. Motions the back over to her left. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, pump fake, on the roll, rolling, throws the ball towards the end zone for an incomplete pass.
Like I said, that was a nice corner shot. I mean, if that ball was on target, Meister would have come down with that.
Well, great way to roll out and scramble and throw the ball on the move. Last week we saw a lot of rolling out and hand transition from left to right and before the pass, and we don't see that mechanic here with this quarterback.
Right, there was a lot of cross-body throws last week that just tough to do on any level.
3rd and 9 for Pittsburgh from the Boston 19-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out in spread formation, single lone setback, directly behind the quarterback. Quarterback checks to her coach, going through the cadence. Snap, drop back to pass, deep ball to her right, incomplete. So we have 4th and 9 for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Georgia's pass was intended for number 23, Devon Peace.
Very explosive offense. Very explosive.
Very much so. And just like the keys to the Pittsburgh's defense was to contain Cahill, I think one of the keys to Boston's defense is going to be containing George. She's shown she can pass and run. Just incredible. And accuracy is spot on.
Very similar to what we're used to here in Boston. Okay, 4th down and 9. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Spread formation with a single lone back. Number 23 in motion. Snap, roll out to her right. Deep pass. Oh!
Wow, pass intended again for number 85, Jana Meister, and broken up by number 53, Deanna Walsh.
Yep,
that was
right there.
impressive for a linebacker, yeah.
So Pittsburgh will turn over on downs, and Boston will take over 1st and 10. It's 1st and 10 for Boston from their own 19-yard line with a line to gain of the 29-yard line. Ball placed at the center of the field. Boston comes out with their formation, comes to the line. Quarterback in shotgun with a single lone back to her left. The handoff up the middle. Pickup of about 6 yards on that play.
And that was Tuti Kuusinen, or as LD likes to call her, just Freight Train, because that's a little easier.
2nd and 4 for Boston. Quarterback in shotgun. Pittsburgh showing blitz. Handoff.
Blocker, let's go. Good job.
Gets to the outside. That's a big enough run for the Boston 1st down.
Good for a 1st down.
Once again,
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
some great blocks being thrown by the O-line. That was Sam McKay that sprung Tootie on that run.
1st and 10, Boston.
Quarterback in shotgun, single lone back to her right. Trips to the left, the top of the screen. Takes a handoff, send it up the middle. Oh, flag on the play.
Let's say Mata on that run again. Yeah.
Play.
So it looks like a little attitude's coming out now. So we'll see what this call is.
No, personal foul, face mask against the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty. Okay. We also have a low block by the defense. That penalty declined. They're going to take the face mask foul. That's a 15-yard foul. That'll be 1st and 10 for Boston from the 47-yard line.
Like I'm saying, I think that's why the attitude came out with that low block.
Quarterback takes a pass, shotgun, fakes the handoff, and defense tried to break it up. We have multiple flags on the field.
Yep, Cahill's pass was intended for number 11, Sarah Tully, but like I said last week, you got to play the ball, not the player.
Yep.
Defense never turned around, ran right into Tully.
Okay, while the ball is in the air, we have pass interference on the defense. Marches play off. Marches penalty off.
It's not. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Not a spot foul?
No.
Ah, okay. NCAA rules, I take it, right?
Spot foul is on the NFL.
Is on the NFL. There we go. There we go.
First down for your Boston Renegades from the 38-yard line. Ball placed at the near side hash. Quarterback in the shotgun formation with a single lone back to her right. Trips to the top of your screen on the left. And a single back wide receiver down here at the bottom of the screen. Handoff up the middle. Multiple blocks downfield. Nice long run. 12, 13-yard run. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Boston from the 25-yard line.
I was going to say, and that was your pal Steph Jeffers on that block that sprung Mata for that run. That was just brilliant. Brilliant work.
Maybe she bent the play on that one.
Maybe, yeah. Bending the conduit.
1st and 10 for Boston. Quarterback takes a snap. Throws to her left. Quarterback pass was caught. Receiver out of bounds.
And that was number 6, Meckel, on that reception. She tried to walk the tightrope a little bit, but sadly it looks like she stepped out of bounds shortly after receiving it.
2nd and 4 for Boston. Trips to the bottom of your screen on the far right of the formation. Single back to Cahill's right. And single wide receiver to the left at the top of your screen. Ball is snap, fakes the handoff, and pass to the slot, and caught in down there at the 16-yard line.
So just shy of the first down by nice reception by Meckel on that.
3rd and 1.
Well, it looks we got Tootie the fullback in the backfield.
Cahill checks with the line. Single lone back to her right, trips to the bottom of your screen. Single receiver to the top of the screen on your left. Calls the cadence.
Looks like they're going for the long count. See if they can catch him off sides.
Quarterback takes a snap, hands off up in the middle. A scamper of a few yards. It's enough for Boston Renegades first down. So that'd be a 1st and 10 for Boston from the 13-yard line.
Once again, handing off to Tootie.
Renegades moving fast here. Spread formation, single lone back to her right. Checking the play sheet. Calling out the cadence. Takes a snap. Pass to her left. Caught at the line of scrimmage for no gain or a short loss.
Reception by Adrian Smith, number 10. China or LV, can you just close that a little bit so I can wave the lights back on? Close the door. Oh, a little bit. There you go.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 for Boston. Two backs in the backfield. One went in motion. Top of your screen to the left. Fakes the handoff. Pass across the slot. High bullet pass. It was off the hand, off the fingertips. And incomplete.
Yeah, intended for Renata Meckel. Just missed it by that much.
So things are getting tight down here in this part of the field. It's 3rd down and 12 from the 15-yard line. Hale takes a snap. Hand off right up the middle. Right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Run by Mata is good for a touchdown.
Once again, size doesn't matter.
Oh.
Number 22. Our
That
English
O-line.
import.
That O-line just clearing out space.
Pushing women around like like it's their business. But in the nicest way, yeah.
Special team comes out for the point after try. Ball is snapped, ball is down, kick is up. Kick is wide to the right.
Like I say, and that's where that wind's acting up.
Yep.
I could feel it blowing through the window, and you can see the flag just flipping in the breeze.
So with 6:30 to go in the second quarter, our Boston Renegades 20, Pittsburgh 0. We have a break in a moment in the action here. I'd like to point out our next home game is Saturday, May 21st at 6 p.m. against the rivals, the DC Divas. We look forward to welcoming back our alumni with special team events and giveaways.
Gotta love those giveaways. Last year, I won a flag.
You want what?
I won a flag. I won a Boston Renegades flag.
Nice.
It was pretty sweet.
Nice.
And now I raise that flag at every Patriots game.
Nice.
Yes.
Way to represent.
You know, champions beget champions, and that's
That's it.
all I gotta say.
That's it.
So if you're in Gillette Stadium parking lot and you see a Boston Renegades flag, you know Schwartzy's there, so come on by and say hi.
I hear you throw one hell of a good tailgate.
It's not too shabby, I gotta say. It's aight.
Okay, here we go. Special teams out, ready for the kickoff. Ball is kicked. First touched at the 28-yard line. Pittsburgh Passion player scampers up to the 40-yard line.
Put it on the stop for the Renegades.
So we'll have a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh on their own 41-yard line.
Once again, excellent field position, and that ball was picked up by number 22, Ellison Molarski.
And 41 is a great place to start on your drive.
That it is.
They know how to move the ball, and they're doing it today. So we'll see how they do on this drive.
See if they can matriculate down the field like they've been doing.
Ball is snapped. Quarterback keeper gets to the outside. Okay, we got flag on the play here.
You say,
Aaron Diaz on the stop, but there was a flag on the play.
yep, that was stopped by Aaron Diaz at number 30. We'll see what this laundry is as the referees are picking it up.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle. No, that's a horse collar.
That's a horse collar. Ooh.
That's a 15-yard foul from the end of the run.
Yep.
Personal foul against Boston. Sometimes that's a dangerous foul. It hurts the knees. But when you're out there, you're trying to make a tackle. Sometimes that happens.
You get caught up with it, yeah. And
1st and 10 for
intentional,
Pittsburgh on the Boston 44-yard line. Quarterback shotgun takes a snap. Hand off.
Get back there. Yes.
First contacted in the backfield and met by another tackler from Boston for a 3-yard loss. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 13 for Pittsburgh.
Yep, it was interesting. It was 23 tackled by 23. So Devon Peace tackled by number 23, Spring Gamble. Spring Gamble is our leading tackler for the Boston Renegades on the defensive line. She has just stepped up and has made many stops, many tackles. It's just great to see, again, someone coming up and stepping up to the next level.
Next level, rise up. Okay, trips to the top of your screen. Quarterback shotgun, single lone back to her left, takes the handoff, and she's scrambling around to the left, coming around to the left.
Yeah, black in the back. Got him.
Okay, got another flag on the play.
Ooh.
Quarterback was forced out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Let's see what this flag is about.
You can say that was a nice scramble by Alyssa George, but I have a feeling the reason she had such a long scramble was because of said flag on the field. But we'll wait and see what the officials tell us. Just say what the officials officially tell us.
Officially tell us. Okay, blocking the back on the offense.
Yep.
Going to be from the spot of the foul there, and it's going to take them back 10 yards. Okay.
And that was number 70, Danielle Fournier, who was chasing down the quarterback and was blocked in the back.
So we got a long distance foul situation here. 10, 20, 25 yards to go here. So
That's a whole lot of yards, yeah.
2nd and 25 from the Pittsburgh 42-yard line. Quarterback and shotgun, single lone back directly behind her. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, and it's a pass right through the middle for a nice long dart. Nice long catch right through the middle of the field.
And that was complete to number 11, Chavez.
He'll bring up 3rd and 12 from the 45-yard line of Boston. 4:20 remaining in the second quarter. Quarterback comes to the huddle.
Yeah, and Chavez is is Pittsburgh's number 1 receiver. Interestingly enough, she's the number 2 passer as well, right behind Alyssa George.
Quarterback and shotgun, running back behind her, takes the snap, pass across the middle, and broken up by Boston.
Yep, intended for number 11, Chavez again, but broken up by 21, just smacking that ball right out of the air. Shantae, you stay.
It's going to be 4th and 12 for Pittsburgh. Looks like looks like they thought about substitution for, we have a stoppage here. So it's a timeout for Pittsburgh. I believe that'll be their 3rd timeout of the first half. With 3:48 to go, 20 for your Boston Renegades, Pittsburgh 0.
There you go. And in other news, we've got the Red Sox taking on the White Sox as they're visiting from Chicago. And it looks like top of the 8th, we have Boston up by 1.
Wow, tight ball game there.
Tight ball game, yeah. I was going to say it must be a pitcher's duel going on over there.
Anything from Milwaukee?
Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. Let me see if I can pull that up and see how the Celtics are fared against the Bucks. Or as I like to call it, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee?
I have been to Milwaukee once. It was on a plane. But I hear they have really good German food and a lot of bars. A lot of bars in Milwaukee.
I don't say.
Amazing, yeah. Amazing how that is.
The best. Milwaukee best?
Milwaukee's best. Ooh. I think that's right up there with Meisterbrow, yeah.
Old Mill Swampy. Okay, timeout's over. Quarterback, shotgun. A mishandled snap.
Fumbleski!
Loose ball. And recovered by the Renegades.
By
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line for Boston.
G.I.
So that fumble was recovered by number 53, Deanna Walsh, a.k.a. G.I. Jane. Thank you for your service. So in the world of NBA, Boston is down 101 to 103 at Milwaukee. And it's, that's the final. That is the final. So Milwaukee leads 2-1 against Boston.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for your Renegades. From the 50-yard line. Ball placed at the center of the field. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Quarterback to her left.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. False start in the
False
offense.
start. Interesting. Could it have been because, well, it happens. It happens.
False start.
False start is a false start. Yep.
Offense knows the cadence. 1st and 15 for the Renegades from their 45-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun formation with a tight bunch to the right. Quarterback takes the snaps, rolled out to her right.
Oh, that was a nice block thrown by
Pitch
Tootie.
and catch. Caught by number 11. Inbounds at the 47-yard line of the Pittsburgh 47-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Boston.
Nice. So they made up that yardage and plus a little extra.
A couple extra, yeah.
Yep.
Quarterback in shotgun, single lone back to her right. Takes the snap, drop backs the pass, surveys the offense. Pass complete to number 46. Rumble, rumbling. 1st down. And that's going to be
Tootie.
1st and 10 for Boston from the 36-yard line of Pittsburgh.
Tootie, our fullback. Great reception and great run afterwards. Everything was great on that play too. Great blocks thrown by offense too.
Quarterback in the shotgun, single back to her right, trips to the top of your screen. Back in motion. Cahill takes a snap, surveys the offense. Wide open receiver.
Totally uncovered.
All the way down the end zone, all the way down the sideline into the end zone for Renegades, touchdown.
Yep, Cahill completes to number 6, Renati Methel.
There's the boom.
And there was the boom. That's what happens when you leave them uncovered.
Special teams getting out. Come on out to the field. Get ready for the point after try.
Yep, we got Tully prepping for the kick. Once again, Ash Beckham with a hold.
Snap down, ball down. Kick is up. The kick is good.
Yep. Ashley was able to whip that ball around. Get ready for that boom.
There's the boom.
I wonder if we could ever mic the boom. Do you think that would be too much?
Yes.
Maybe a little too much? Okay. That's true. We don't want to mess up our sound guy's ears. That would be bad.
Poor Ashton. So, 2:28 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Boston Renegades 27, Pittsburgh 0.
Here we go. And just looking at the time, it looks like 7 o'clock. So after all the hubbub, I imagine the Kentucky Derby has started and already ended. And I can see for you, let me see if I can bring up the old webpage and see who actually won the Kentucky Derby. And maybe we'll see who had too many mint juleps today as well. Like I say, I have had the pleasure of going to Churchill Downs. Very beautiful area down in Louisville, Kentucky. And yes, it is Louisville. For those that live down in Kentucky.
The special team units takes the field. Boston going to the cadence. Ball teed up at the far hash. Ball is kicked straight down the middle for touched. First touch by the 38-yard line. Returned several yards up to about the 42, 43-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from their 44-yard line.
One of them.
That's a 44-yard line.
You can say special teams has been doing quite well today. Was curious how that was going to go with the wind, although looking at the flag, looks like it's the wind settled down a little bit.
Quarterback takes a snap, shotgun. Oh, pass incomplete, almost picked off by Boston.
That was, I think Martinez on the coverage. You can say that was almost picked off. But what a rocket George has. Quite the arm.
Yes.
She got it and it came out lickety split.
Yep.
Wow, that sounds like I'm really old saying lickety split.
Quarterback and shotgun. Back set up behind her. Takes a snap. Keeps it herself. Runs up to the line. Keeps still running. And still big push there.
Yep, her O-line's trying to help her out with that.
Okay. Let's see what we got for a spot here.
Finally blown dead. Wow.
That's the pride thing. You let the quarterback run the ball. That's not cool.
Okay, it's 3rd and 1. Just about half a yard here. 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh in the huddle. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. I believe they've used all their timeouts, so time is of the essence for them here.
It'll be interesting to see if they can punch one in this half.
Quarterback and shotgun, back to her left, takes a snap, hands off up the middle, good enough for the first down, and big stick by Boston.
Oh, once again, that's 23, Spring Gamble, our Boston's leading tackler. She has 13 and a half solo tackles, which again is just monstrous.
So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the Boston 43-yard line. Ball placed at the top hash. We have trips to the top of the screen. Single lone back. Takes a snap. Pass. And that pass is incomplete.
Looks like that was intended for number 85. And once again, Mariette Martinez was on the coverage. And it just fell short. 85 for Pittsburgh is Jenna Meister. So just out of her reach.
2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Spread offense, single quarterback and shotgun with a single back behind her. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back to pass.
Once again, another rocket. Oh, look at that,
nice
laid
catch.
out.
That's a nice catch by number 22 from Pittsburgh. It'll be enough for a first down.
Yep, George completes to Molarski.
So 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the 27-yard line of Boston.
Say with under a minute, they're knocking at the door.
Knock, knock.
Exactly. Let's see if Boston defense answers.
Shotgun snap. Take the pass. Oh, in and out of the hands.
In and out of the hands.
The receiver was open.
That was Devon Peace.
Yeah.
Looks like, she didn't quite look it into her hands, was ready to go down the field and score, but...
So 2nd and 10 here from the 27-yard line of Boston. 37 seconds left in the second period. No timeouts for Pittsburgh.
Yep. Pula trying to rouse the crowd up.
Spread formation. Quarterback and shotgun. Single lone back to her right. Number 23 in motion across the formation. Takes a snap. Rolls out to her right.
Keep her.
Rolling.
Yep.
It's going to keep it. Going to keep on running.
Oh, and she got it.
It's out of bounds, but after picking up the first down.
You say that's quarterback contained, yeah.
Well, they're on the field too.
It did not happen, yeah.
So it's a first and 10 from the Boston 16-yard line. Ball placed at the top hash, the far right hash. Pittsburgh coming into the huddle. 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Single lone back and a single receiver to the top of your screen. Quarterback takes the snap. Looks to pass. Pass is open. Pass is caught. And tackled out of bounds.
Again, George completes to number 23, Devon Peace. Not only did she get the completion, but got out of bounds. So
Stop the clock.
Great heads-up play.
2nd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Ball is on the 11-yard line. Spread formation, single back to the quarterback's right. And we have a stoppage of play. We have a timeout, Boston. Timeout, Boston.
Yep. Probably took a look at what the offense had lined up and maybe want to change the defensive scheme for that play.
Coach it up.
Yep, coach it up, exactly.
18 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And Pittsburgh is moving.
Pittsburgh's knocking, yeah, they keep, who's that knocking at my door? Oh, it's Pittsburgh. Hello. It's not the Avon lady. Yeah, whole lot of passion.
Whole lot of passion.
Whole lot of passion. And so, meanwhile, I'm trying to see what's going on with the Derby. It's like trying to find a needle in the haystack.
While we have this timeout, I'd like to thank our volunteers. Catherine Schwartz.
Hey, that's me.
L-Dog Dawson. Jen who?
That'd be Jen Reichel.
Jen Reichel, Tiffany Young, Sue McDonough, and Teens Dunlap, and Kitty Ramick.
Kitty Ramick. And we also like to thank Jamie Bowman for an excellent play-by-play calling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, back to live action here. Snap. A bumbled snap. Quarterback picks it up. Scampering.
That's a big girl.
Running. Pile still moving.
You say that, Alyssa George, she's hard to take down.
Renegades make that stop on the.
Okay, we have the yardage gained enough for a first down. Okay, we have a stoppage of play here.
I wonder if to move the sticks or just
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
8
seconds.
But yeah, George was just bouncing off tacklers. Finally taken down by number 81, Martinez. Again, according to Coach Dave, I think Alyssa George has some long sleeves on because she's got plenty of things, plenty of tricks up those sleeves. You got a single back? Oh, but now we've got... that was what, timeout Boston, I think?
No, game's over.
Oh, game. Oh, it's halftime.
That's halftime, guys.
Okay.
That's it.
And the score is now 27-0.
Okay, so that brings us to halftime.
Although it looks like there's some conversations going on.
Discussion, yeah.
Yep. Should be interesting since Boston has left the field.
We're going to wait and see what happens here.
I'm curious if they're questioning the clock or
Now they're going back to the sideline.
going back to the sideline. Here we go. All right.
I'd like to take this opportunity.
We don't know about the other team though. We don't know Boston.
Some Renegades gear today. It is extremely cold outside, so make sure you get some sweatshirts or jackets or something, or blankets. There are some very nice blankets out there. You can pick up Renegades gear today. Merchandise table adjacent to the concession stand.
And then we
yeah.
Good evening. Welcome back to Harry De La Russa Stadium
You get your Renegades gear.
at John McCarthy Memorial Field.
Something drink.
We'll come back to the second half. We'll start the second half with the Boston Renegades.
It's almost like the Patriots. Yeah,
Patriots on
slip of the
scoreboard,
tongue.
too. It's 27 for your Boston Renegades and Pittsburgh Passion 0. Pittsburgh moving the ball up and down the field for the first half. However, just not getting into the end zone.
It's not quite like Detroit. Detroit had some great gains last week, but they were never able to get as close as Pittsburgh has gotten to the end zone. So that's got to be a little frustrating. And we'll see how Pittsburgh responds after that halftime talk and see what they're going to do, change things up to see if they can actually crack that end zone.
Pittsburgh's going to start on defense. They received the ball for the first half, so the Renegades will receive here to start the second half. Looks like the Renegades will receive in the... Okay. They will receive in the north side of the field. Pittsburgh will kick off from the south side of the field at the 35-yard line.
And it looks like the wind's picked up again, so we'll see how that's going to affect Pittsburgh's kick.
Oh, glory.
Oh, glory. Waving in the breeze. Yeah. I'm saying Jess Hayden, who's manning or womaning one of the cameras up on the upper deck, doesn't quite like flags this evening, as one of the Boston Renegades flags keeps, as she says, saying hello to her face.
Itself.
Not appreciating that.
Okay, kicker sets up the special teams. Kicks the ball straight down the center of the field. That ball was touched by number 4. Rolling around. Picks it up on the 3-yard line. Kicks out to her right. And is tackled down about the 12-yard line.
That was Kishani Dumont with that return. Great stick by number 36, Hannah Damian.
Well, as they say, stuff happens on kicks. So
Damon, yeah.
And that ball, just that oblong shape of that ball, just bouncing around.
Took that high bounce over her head.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for Boston Renegades. Ball placed at the near hash on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
I say it's a long field that they're going to have to traverse, but I think they might be up for the task.
Renegades set up with quarterback in a shotgun, single lone back to her right, takes a snap, hand off right up the middle, huge hole, and picks up about 8 yards on the play.
Ruth Mata on that carry.
It'll be a 2nd and 2 for Boston from their own 21-yard line. Tight formation, shotgun formation for the quarterback. Single back to her, offset to her right. Takes a snap and a pitch. A little pop pass pitch to number 4. Number 4 gains the outside, all the way out to the corner for a huge gain for Boston.
I'm saying leading all the way was number 66, Steph Jeffers. Just taking blocks and taking names. Number 4, Kishani Dumont on the carry.
1st and 10 for Boston from their own 43-yard line. Tight bunch. Just okay. Quarterback takes the shotgun snap. Pitches to the back. Still scampering. Breaks a couple tackles. Still scampering. Still scampering.
Go.
Nice long run up the right side. Breaks several tackles. Going to be tackled down at the 41-yard line of Pittsburgh. 1st and 10, 41.
I would say Ruth owes that O-line some steak dinners, I think. Leading the way, Aaron Truex. Steph Jeffers coming cross field to take on some more blocks. Just incredible.
Shotgun formation. Lone set back to her right. Fakes the handoff. And as a pass to her left. High arcing ball caught by the receiver, number 11, and right up through the slot for a pickup of about 8.
Saratelli just like tracked that ball with laser focus, jumped up, timed it right, and just snagged it right out of the air. Well played by Saratelli, number 11.
And second down for Boston. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for Boston.
Spread formation. Single back to the quarterback's right. Quarterback shotgun formation. Receiver number 8 in motion, number 6, and comes across the formation. They turn the corner on a jet sweep.
Looks like hardly any gain, if at all.
Yeah, pickup. Yeah, it's a short gain, if any. 3rd and 2, 31.5 for the Boston Renegades.
So there was a whole lot of running side to side. That's why you got to do northwest,
Shotgun.
north-south.
Takes a snap, right up to the middle. Gain of a few yards. It's enough for Boston. First down. 1st and 10 for Boston on the Pittsburgh 30-yard line.
Well, once again, Ruth Mata on that carry.
Boston sets up with trips to the top of your screen, single back to the offset of the quarterback right, and alone single back down here at the bottom of your screen. A flag on the play. Incomplete pass.
Cahill's pass was intended for number 4, Kashani Dumont. But there was a flag on the play, so
Pass intended for number 4, but there's a flag on the play.
Offsides on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. The replay, first down.
Offside, 19, 5-yard penalty.
So we have a 1st and 5 for Boston from the Pittsburgh 25-yard line. Quarterback in a shotgun formation with a back to her left and to her right. One back in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. Pass out to number 6. Breaks a tackle. And steps out of bounds. Steps out of bounds about the 26-yard line.
pass
Actually
was
lost a yard there.
Yep, pass was complete to Renata Meckel.
Quarterback shotgun. And another pass to the outside, on the other side of the field. Nice tackle by Pittsburgh.
That was Kia Foster, number 34 for Pittsburgh, just tracked her down in almost an immediate stick.
So that's another loss of 1 yard there. So they actually went from 1st and 5 to 2nd and 6. Now it's 3rd and 7. Quarterback in a shotgun formation, checking with the coach to get the play call. We have 3 set to the right of the formation, single lone back to the quarterback's left.
Looks like Tootie's in the backfield, so
Quarterback takes a snap, shotgun pass
ooh, almost picked off.
down towards the end of the field, into deep coverage, and almost picked off by Pittsburgh.
I can say LaWanda Pearson almost came up with a gift from Cahill. Luckily, it bounced off her hands and falls incomplete.
Pittsburgh's D's no slouch. You see on film, they got a couple interceptions on deep balls. It's a 4th down and 7 for Boston. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single back to her right. Tight bunch to the right side of the formation. Trips right. Quarterback takes the snap. Rolling to her right. Surveying the field.
She's going to take it herself.
Rolling.
Some great blocks.
Cutting back.
Great block by Saratelli.
She's brought down about the 17-yard line.
Quarterback kick.
Bear hugging the.
There we have a foul on the play. You're going to have a hold
Holding on offense.
on the offense. So you're going to take 10 yards from the foul.
So we get to
We're going to replay fourth down. We'll
Replay,
find out the
yeah.
distance here after they march it off.
Okay.
So it's 4th and 11 for Boston from the Pittsburgh 31-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun. Single back to her left. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back. Caught by number 22, breaks one tackle,
still fall short. Oh,
and just going to come up a little short. Did not meet the line to gain.
yep, and
So
a turnover on downs.
Yep, Boston will turn over on downs.
Turnover down.
They're going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the 22-yard line. Ball set to top, far hash, the top of the screen.
And for those wanting to know, the Kentucky Derby, because I'm sure you were, busy getting snacks and everything during halftime. So I guess it was a huge upset down at Churchill Downs in Louisville. Rich Strike in 80-1 odds. Upset Messier and Epicenter.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to the running back, comes up through the middle, goes back to the line of scrimmage, gets a good surge by the O-line, and picks up 3 yards on the play.
Again, the handoff was to their number 1 rusher, number 4, Fatali.
We bring up a 2nd and 7 for Pittsburgh. Ball placed at the center of the field. 25-yard line.
You won't get fired.
Quarterback in shotgun, number 62, across the formation in motion.
Fatali with the handoff.
Running back takes a handoff,
Come on. Yes.
gets the edge, gets around the corner,
Get to the edge. Let's go.
picks up a few yards, tackled in bounds by a host of Renegades players.
Yep. Chased down looks like number 70, Baby D, and looks like she was tackled by number 21, Shantae Bonds. Or as her teammates sometimes call her, Shantae Mother Truckin' Bonds.
Okay, so the ball is placed at the 32-yard line, and we have a stoppage of play here. This is a close one, so the referee's going to take a look. We're going to have a stoppage of play for a measurement.
So bringing out the chains. So while I was saying, how nice the city Pittsburgh is to go visit, still doesn't quite beat Boston. What are some of your favorite things about Boston there, Jamie?
Well, we have a first down.
Oh!
First down for Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
First and 10 for Pittsburgh from their own 32-yard line.
I'll say the chain gang was a little quicker than I anticipated, so woohoo-ya.
Best thing about Boston?
Yeah, what's one of your favorite things about Boston? Maybe you can tell me after the next play.
Okay, 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line for Pittsburgh. Quarterback and shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls out to her right. Met by number
13
by Boston
Shannon
Renegades
Singletary on that
in the backfield
takedown.
for a loss of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 14 for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it looked like she ran into some of her own players. A little bit of Pittsburgh traffic in the area before being taken down.
Seafood.
Seafood, yes.
The Boston seafood, sorry. It's it. Fish and chips.
Excellent call. Yeah, I would not recommend the seafood in Pittsburgh. No.
Quarterback and shotgun.
Ba-dum-bum.
Takes the snap. And running back gets around the corner.
And we got Baby D again.
Is met in the backfield for another loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 for Pittsburgh.
Wow.
At the Pittsburgh 25-yard line.
And that handoff was to Chavez. Baby D on that takedown. And for those at home watching, yeah, it's taken down by the numbers. You can grab the jersey, no problem, just as long as it's not the collar. That was a great takedown.
Ball placed on the near side hash. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle, comes to the line. They have trips to the top of your screen. Quarterback in shotgun with a single back set up behind her. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, and nice
Bullet.
nice throw right down the field. Almost picked off by Boston, but that quarterback has an arm.
She does. Gunned it right through Singletary's hands. And I think Singletary's still, questioning. He's like, how did I miss that ball?
So that's a 4th and 17. We see massive substitutions here, so we assume they're bringing out the punt unit.
One would think, yeah, with them that deep into their own territory to try and do a fake punt, that's
Anything's
that would be some interesting coaching.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Yep.
And taking many chances.
Well, Pittsburgh sets up in punt formation. Ball snap, clean snap. Ball's kicked.
Ooh, that's a high one.
Harking punt. And touched by the Renegades. We're going to unpile it, and we see recovered by Boston. Ball recovered by Boston.
I was going to say number 5, T. Creech, with the mishandling, but then quick to respond and jump on that ball. That's definitely made my heart skip a beat. I don't know about you, but that could have been a Pittsburgh ball. Very.
Yes.
Y'all better get some holy water. It's about to go down.
1st and 10 for Boston on the Pittsburgh 46-yard line.
Don't play the music, man.
Quarterback in a shotgun formation, single lone back to her right. Quarterback takes the snap, handoff up the middle.
How about you not play the music when
That's Tootie Kuusinen, the freight train, with that carry.
Gains about 4 in the play. 2nd and 6 for Boston. Quarterback takes the signals from the coach, communicating with our offense. One back to her, set up to her right. Fullback to her left. Quarterback keeps the ball, runs up to the middle.
Wow.
Gain of a few yards.
Cahill with the keeper.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long 2. Quarterback checking with the offense, setting up the team, communicating with her players. Single back to her right, fullback to the right. Quarterback hands off.
Oh, nice blocks. Oh, there you go.
Right up through the middle.
She got hurt on that play.
Pick up several yards, and it's big enough for a Renegades 1st down.
Say Ruth Mata on that carry again.
That's 1st and 10 for Boston on the Pittsburgh 33-yard line.
Oh, there we go.
We have a substitution on the play.
That's why that play got broken up. Yeah.
I was going to say that was Aaron Truex,
Okay.
88, our right tackle for Boston.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands off up the middle.
Oh, and Ruth Mata has
Pick up
met
a
with
short
some
game
force.
and met with several Pittsburgh players.
That was number 36, Hannah Damon, on that tackle.
And 7.
You say Ruth is a hard one to tackle because of her low center of gravity, but Damon got there and took her down with force.
It's a 2nd and 7 for Boston. Quarterbacks in the shotgun. Quarterback drop back. Surveys the field, scrambles out to her right.
Oh!
Quick little pop pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Little, yeah, sideways sling intended for, I think that was Tully that it was intended for.
3rd and 7 for Boston.
It's not often you see Cahill doing that sidearm, but impressive.
Quarterback and shotgun, single back to her right, trips to the top of the screen. Quarterback takes a snap, pass, right up to the slot.
Ooh.
Picks up several yards. It's enough for a Renegades first down.
First down.
I think it's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Oh, I don't have that.
That's a 1st and 10 for Boston from the Pittsburgh 21-yard line.
So that reception was by number 3, Stephanie Peanut Butter Pasquale.
Quarterback in shotgun formation, single back to her right, trips to the bottom of your screen. Single receiver at the top of your screen. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off up the middle.
Okay.
Player runs it, bounces it out to the left, picks up a few yards, is tackled inbounds.
And it looks like Ruth Mana was taking a breather. That handoff was number 20,
Okay, we have
Katie
a stoppage on the
Falkowski.
field for an injured player.
We've got Pittsburgh player down. So hopefully it's just the wind getting knocked out of her, but looks like she's up. Here we go. And just to let you know, this year's National Championship weekend will be held in Canton, Ohio, once again at the Football Hall of Fame. The WFA Pro Division Championship game will be held on Sunday, July 10th, and televised live on ESPN2.
Okay, here we go. Back to live action. 2nd and 9 for the Renegades. Quarterback takes the snap, pitches out to her right, to the fullback. Fullback breaks several tackles, get around the eye, get around the end zone, into the end zone for your touchdown for your Renegades.
She earned that. Let's go. Let's go.
Once again, Tootie, the freight train, Kusanen.
Get ready for the boom.
She worked it.
Here's the boom.
I say I don't know about you, but I don't want to tackle a freight train. Yeah. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Uh-oh.
Good flag?
Yep.
Okay, well,
It looked like it was against the Renegades, so
the referee and the umpire is moving, so what do we got? Okay, so strike that penalty. Strike that play, and we have a penalty.
must have been a hold. Just looking by the yardage for that penalty.
She earned it though.
She did.
We're going to replay the same play. We are.
Pittsburgh attending to a player.
She made a nice move.
Say maybe we'll take this time and thank some of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Zenith Helmets and Football Equipment. We'd like to thank the NFL Academy. Coach Catherine Thailander was actually able to attend the NFL Coaching Academy, so thank you for your support.
That Pittsburgh player has left the field. We're getting ready to restart play here. So we have 2nd down and a long way to go here for Boston. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, throws a pass up.
Oh,
The pass is incomplete.
Pass intended to
intended for number 6, Merkel.
third down.
Renate Merkel, that is.
That was a deep pass thrown into a lot of coverage.
Yep.
Just come up a little short. So 3rd and long for Boston.
Yep. Some of our other sponsors of the WFA are KT Tape, Wilson, Aid Nation, and of course the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company.
Quarterback set in a shotgun formation, single back to her right, or to her left. 3 receivers to her right. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, Screen. Sets up the screen. Number 46. Rumbling. Tackled down inside the 5-yard line, but a long enough gain for a Renegades first down.
I can say I got to bring my train whistle next game because woo woo, here comes Tootie. Toot 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 toot.
So we have first and goal for Boston from the Pittsburgh 4-yard line.
You're welcome.
Quarterback second shotgun formation. Single back to her right. Quarterback keeper. Run around the corner. Shows pass. Nice block. Downfield. And touchdown, Boston.
And get ready for the ball.
Once again, Cahill, Pittsburgh's inability to contain her, and they're paying for it. Nope, we got, looks like we got a Pittsburgh just slow on the getting up, but was able to get up under her own power.
Pittsburgh staff taking a look at one of their players. Slightly banged up on that play.
I mean, that's classic team effort. Everybody's doing their job, and Cahill was able to score.
So that touchdown was good. The injured player has to leave for one play, so they're bringing in a substitution.
Who's celebrating? What? No, seriously, what is his problem? I know he's having an tree up there all.
Okay, the snap. Ball's down, kick is up, and the extra point try is no good.
So no boom for that play.
You know the crazy thing too, that Pittsburgh has always been a top-notch organization. So for him to act like that is just really sad. It's just really sad. Pittsburgh has always been a top-notch organization since I was.
Nobody's celebrating. Nobody's celebrating.
We're live on like
So-
that's live television. Here we go.
We're coming back. We have Boston Renegades 33, Pittsburgh 0. We're getting ready to set up for the kickoff, kickoff return.
Like to take this time too and give a little shout out to our local sponsors. I'd like to give a special shout out once again to Family Dinner. They hooked up Schwartzy with some Jaju pierogies, which I am looking forward to sampling those very soon. Lovely loaf of brioche bread as well from Iggy's, and a lot of greens because Schwartzy likes to be healthy.
Gotta have your greens.
Gotta have your greens.
May 21st.
Just we, what this one or
Against our rivals.
this one we love. We love on open. Oh, I'm not sure what you're pointing to. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry, we're just
here we
conversing
go.
amongst ourselves. And
Yeah.
yes,
Here we go, set for the kickoff.
oh, they're swimming it
good
and
kick.
some bounces.
Bouncing around, funky bounce. Picked up by a Pittsburgh player. Return to the 44-yard line.
And that was Hannah Damon again for Pittsburgh with that punt return.
It's going to set up a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh with the ball placed at the far hash. On their own 44-yard line. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And it looks like from the past two games, Hannah is their number one kickoff returner. Prior to tonight's game, she's had one return for 21 yards. Pretty impressive return.
Quarterback in a shotgun formation, takes a snap, hands off to the lone running back, comes across to the left of the formation, scrambles for a long gain, and then late hit tackled out of bounds.
And that was Fatale. It's like they had three Renegades closing in on her, but sadly they kind of forgot where the line out of bounds was.
Yep. So it's going to be a 15-yard personal foul for late hit out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh
Yep.
from the Boston 32-yard line. Ball placed at the near hash. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Players come to the line. Quarterback in a shotgun, single lone back. One fullback to her left. Takes a snap, hand off, run up the middle. Huge hole, huge
Fatale
hole.
again, yeah. Number 5 on that tackle, T. Creech.
That's going to be enough for Pittsburgh first down. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from the Boston 22-yard line.
You see that penalty really helped out Pittsburgh, and they're just they're capitalizing on it so far.
Quarterback in shotgun, single back set up behind her. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, surveys the field, throws a nice pass right up through the middle of the field into multiple defenders, and catches the ball and scampers down inside the 5. That'll be a 1st and goal for Pittsburgh from about the 3-yard line.
I say quite the throw with being under pressure and actually getting hit as soon as she released the ball. Received by number 11, Chavez for Pittsburgh.
1st and goal for Pittsburgh from the Boston 3-yard line. Ball set on the near side hash. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Quarterback sets up in shotgun with a single back set to her left. Spread formation. Takes a snap. Hands off number 4. Number 4 bounces out to the outside. Scampering, and is tackled down at the 1-yard line.
So once again, that handoff was to their number 1 rusher, Fatale.
That's going to be 2nd and goal for Pittsburgh from the 1-yard line. With 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, we'll see if they get this play off.
And say they have so many options that they can do. You know, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, it's going to be a pass, it's going to be a handoff to the running back.
They got the play off.
Yep, handoff to Fatale. She's in.
Okay.
Yep.
Running back is in the end zone for a touchdown.
There we go. Say they're finally able to punch one in.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Pittsburgh scores a touchdown. We will set up for the try.
Prior to this, Fatale has 1 touchdown in the previous 2 games.
The team comes out in a huddle.
So it looks like you think they're going to go for the 2-point?
It looks like they're going for 2. Quarterback set up, in a spread formation, single lone back set straight up behind her, takes a snap, surveys the field, throws a pass, and is caught in the end zone for the 2-point try. So that's 8 points for Pittsburgh and 33 for Boston at the end of regulation in the 3rd quarter.
And that was Jana Meister on that 2-point conversion reception. And say during that conversion, we have once again the Cahill's Army marching down to the other side of the field, getting ready to welcome the Renegades into their end zone. I can say, hard work pays off. Pittsburgh keeps pushing, never giving up. Doesn't help that the Renegades gave them a 15-point gift on that personal foul with the late hit out of bounds. But we've got 15 minutes left. We'll see what happens. Yep, Mitzi Velez. Yep.
Photographs from today's game are by our official team photographer, Mitzi Velez. You can also stick around after the game to meet your favorite Renegade. Don't forget to stick around after the game to meet the Boston Renegades players and coaches. They're excited to sign autographs and take pictures with you and your family.
And as Schwartzy always says, bring your own pen.
Okay, special teams have come on out to the field. Get ready to start the 4th quarter. Pittsburgh Passion is kicking off after their touchdown. Ball is picked up about the 34-yard line.
Singletary.
Picked up several blocks along the way and returns to the 41-yard line of Boston.
And that was Shannon Singletary on the return.
1 yard line.
So not bad field position to start off this fourth quarter.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 42-yard line.
Some the other sponsors for Boston are Trillium Asset Management. We'd like to thank them for their support.
Ball placed at the near hash. Quarterback checks the play, maneuvering the offense. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single back to her right. Trips to the top of your screen. Quarterback takes the snap. Hand off. Number 22. Bounces out to the left, right up to the field for a 10-yard gain. Big enough for a 1st down.
2nd and 1.
Just slightly shy, but hey, still a heck of a run for Ruth Mata.
No, they're going to give it to him. That's a 1st down.
Are they? I don't know.
They told him to move it.
Oh, somebody needs to tell the chain gang.
They need to tell him.
Oh, there we go.
First down, look for 1st down.
Yep. Say chain gang was I think got something caught in their eyes. Maybe it was the lights. I don't know, but now they're moving and
Okay, 1st
and
down
resetting.
for Boston.
And you kept on saying it, and I'm like, I don't see it. So
1st and 10 at the 48. Line to gain, 38. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single back to her right. Twins to the top of the screen. And a fullback right back here. Quarterback, fullback in motion. Handoff up the middle.
oh, look at that box. Okay.
Gain of about 5 on the play.
Mata just keeps chipping away. Finding the holes that the O-line is making for her.
2nd down, 2nd and 6.
That's 2nd and 6 for Boston. Quarterback in shotgun takes a snap. Throws off the pass. This off the fingertips.
Missed it by that much. We say, oh,
He's up. Oh.
there we go. Shake it off. Like I say, we put a little dirt, a little spit, you'll be fine.
A little tussin on it.
Little tussin, some tussin. There we
tussin
go.
on it.
And some peroxide.
3rd and 6 for Boston.
Best seat in the house, but also means you might get a little contact.
Quarterback takes a snap, hands off. Running back bounces out on the outside, breaks several tackles, and that's enough for Boston Renegades' 1st down.
Good run by Mata again.
And say she was Mata was taking number 9, Rebecca Airgood, along for the ride for a couple of yards too.
That's a 1st and 10 for the Renegades from the Pittsburgh 36-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun. Pittsburgh making some substitutions.
And it looks like 61 didn't get off the field in time. We'll see if we get any laundry on the field for this. Maybe too many
I don't see any.
players on the field. No.
2nd down for Boston. Looks like we have an injury. Looks like we have an injury on the play here. Injured Pittsburgh
Kuusinen,
player.
yeah, Tootie Kuusinen was on that run, but as Jamie said, we have a Pittsburgh player down.
Official timeout on the field.
That was brilliant, by the way. Like I say, we know Tootie's here, but is Mrs. Garrett? And what about Blair? Is Blair around? Hey, here's a fun fact. You know what heartthrob used to be on the Facts of Life? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone?
Injured player from Pittsburgh has gone to the sidelines, getting treatment over there. I'm going to bring us back to live play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Boston. Quarterback in shotgun formation with a fullback to her left. Twins to the bottom of your screen, single receiver to the top of your screen. Quarterback takes a snap, drop back, surveying the field, takes a pass.
That's Tute. Yep.
Rumbles for several yards, breaks several tackles, and is enough for Boston first down. 1st and 10 for Boston in the Pittsburgh 23-yard line.
Tootie the freight train cruising in again on the carry. And in case you're wondering, it's George Clooney. Yes, he was on The Facts of Life too.
Okay.
Oh, we got a flag.
We have a flag on the play.
I wonder if it's too many players on the field.
Okay.
This go around.
I think yeah.
Looks like it was a defensive lineman, but we'll see what the refs say. Looks like he's checking with Coach Johnson to see if they want to accept said penalty.
Yeah. Here's a call to the referee. Substitution violation on the defense. Could be a 5-yard penalty, and they're going to replay first down.
5-yard penalty on.
You say that's solid heads-up play by Cahill, counting the number of players on the field. I know somebody else who likes to do that. I believe Mr. Tom Brady was famous for getting those quick snaps off when the other players had too many people on the field.
Okay, back to
live play.
Yeah, the penalty has been enforced. We have quarterback in the shotgun formation, single back to her right. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to her right, and throws in the end zone for Renegades touchdown.
I hear a little cowbell to go along with the boom.
Boom and the cowbell.
I almost thought that was they were going to start playing lowrider with that cowbell. That was fantastic.
Back to life, all right, oh my,
Yeah.
my goodness.
You know, all my friends love a lowrider. Yep. But that touchdown was caught by number 11, Sarah Tully, who now gets to try and go for the PAT.
Okay, Boston's set to try.
Nope.
Kick for the extra point try. Ball snap, ball's down. And the kick is no good, wide to the left.
And apologies, that wasn't Sarah Tully. That was number 81, Marionette Martinez. Looks like they were giving Sarah a little rest after that run to the end zone.
So 11:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston Renegades lead the Pittsburgh Passion 39-8.
And for those watching at home and wish you could be here to buy your Boston Renegades favorite gear, don't fret. You can order it online by going to www.bostonrenegadesfootball.org and click on the shop. There you can find all your Boston Renegades needs for awesome swag, t-shirts, championship gear, sweatshirts, and yes, they do have onesies.
Onesies.
Because, you know, all the cool kids are wearing Boston Renegades onesies these days.
Okay, special teams have come out to the field. Boston is gathered in their huddle. They break out to their formation.
See, still a bit of a breeze, so we'll see if that comes into play.
Ball is kicked.
Good spin
Nice
on
deep
that.
kick. Fielded at the 27-yard line by number 22. Bounces out to the right, bounce to the left. and tackled down about the 30-yard line.
Force, yeah. So that was Ellison Malarski on the return for Pittsburgh.
Kristen on the stop.
First and 10 for Pittsburgh on their own 30-yard line.
And that was Carmen Sacristan on the stop for the Renegades. So Pittsburgh not quite deep in their own territory, but not great field position. They still have a lot of yardage to go to get to the end zone.
Well, they've already demonstrated they can move and have a nice drive. So we'll see what they can do here.
Oh, faking the...
Fake the reverse. Multiple Renegades in the neighborhood. Tackled down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2.
On the stop for a loss.
About 2nd and 12 for Pittsburgh from their own 28-yard line.
Once again, handed off to number 4, Fatale, and taken down by number 70, Danielle Fournier. Danielle Fournier was last year's Defensive Player of the Year. And you can say her performance tonight just reiterates why she was the Defensive Player of last year.
Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Quarterback set in shotgun formation with a single back directly behind her. Takes the snap. Pitches back.
Flea flicker.
Flea flicker. And that's a live ball.
Yep.
And she picks it up off the ground, and quarterback scampers around to the edge and gains 3 yards.
Kristen Stone. Yeah, it looks like Kristen Stone saved that from getting extra yards by by tripping up George.
They actually gained 4 on that, so it's 3rd down and 8 for Pittsburgh from their own 32-yard line. Ball placed at the far hash. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Quarterback in shotgun with a single lone back to her left. Number 62 in motion. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to the fullback, the running back, and gets to the line and not much further.
BBD again on that stop.
Very short gain for Pittsburgh. Going to bring up 4th down and a long 7.
You say Fatale is definitely getting the workout today. Kind of like Ruth Mata on our side.
Massive substitutions here by Pittsburgh. Quite possibly could be the punt team. 4 players coming on. Okay, can't have the punt team without the long snapper. So Pittsburgh set in the punt formation from their own 32-yard line. Ball is snapped.
Oh, Meister
Ball's
really...
kicked.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Get away. Get away.
Ball's first touches the ground at the 48-yard line of Boston and rolls down to the 44.5-yard line, 45-yard line, 44-yard line.
Again, decent field position. Oh, we've got another player down for Pittsburgh. Ooh. I was going to say it.
It's like a cramp.
Hopefully it's just a cramp. I know we were seeing...
twist the leg like that, it's not a cramp.
Yeah.
Hopefully just a cramp.
Hopefully just a cramp, yeah. And with the stretching, as we learned last week from Dr. Seegers, oranges have more potassium than bananas.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a fun fact for you.
If it's true.
I think it's true. I do not question the doctor at all, ever.
Okay. Well, and if you're skeptical of that, try your pickle juice and mustard.
There we go. Exactly. For all your salinity needs. Exactly.
I happen to like Pedialyte.
That reminds me of bug juice that I used to drink as a kid. Yeah. You know, the big old plastic barrels.
Yep.
Oh.
Mix it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mix it so it doesn't taste as bad. And kind of like Boone's Hill, you got to chill it really well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's up, but needing some assistance.
Yep. Give it up for that Pittsburgh player.
Exactly. Let's hope she's okay. And maybe just some additional stretching, because the temperature definitely has dropped. And now, and if I could put the mic up to the window, you could hear the wind just all of a sudden picked up again.
Yeah, it is 46 degrees now here in Revere.
Yeah.
First and 10 for Boston from their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, it's springtime in Boston.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to the running back. Scampers up through the middle for a nice long gain of about 9 yards on the play. And bring up 2nd and 1.
That was Katie Falkowski on that run. The O-line just, again, creating holes and Katie hitting those marks where she needs to and bursting with speed.
Quarterback in the shotgun, single back to her left. Looks like a Max Patep kind of thing. Play here. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to the running back.
Go.
Scampers for about 5 yards, and that's enough for another Boston first down. First and 10 for Boston from the Pittsburgh 41-yard line.
Yep, Falco's getting some reps, giving Ruth a little bit of a breather, even though she's still out there.
Quarterback shotgun, single back to her right, number back 22 in motion, takes the snap, hands off to number 22, rumbling through Steph
Jeffers' block. Yeah.
Follow that block, and you know that's an 11-yard gain.
You say our little lion cub once again just bursting and like you said, following Steph Jeffers, bending that conduit.
Bend it. First,
No.
false start of the offense. Got a little froggy there. So that's gonna set Boston up with a 1st and 15 from the Pittsburgh 35-yard line.
All right, this just in from Dr. Seegers. Bananas do have more potassium. Oranges have more vitamins.
Oh boy.
There we go. All right, you heard it here first. I'm just kidding.
Quarterback and shotgun takes the snap, hand off.
Nice run.
Another big hole. Pittsburgh defenders grabbing at the ball.
I was going to say, and mixing it up again with the running backs.
Big yard.
We got number 28, Latoya Salters.
For Boston.
Salters in the carry. We got 2nd and 1.
Stacey Tim folks.
Got to bring up the 2nd and 1 for Boston from just over the 20-yard line.
So it's always good to have a fresh set of legs out there.
Quarterback in shotgun. Running back in motion. Quarterback hands off. Breaks a tackle, but is met in the backfield by 23 of Pittsburgh, I think.
23?
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh.
That's Devon Pease. Salters couldn't quite turn the corner on that one. But some good pursuit by Pittsburgh.
Ball set at your top of your field at the far side hash. 3rd and 5 for Boston. Lone back to her left. Another back in motion. Hand off towards the center. Hits the hole in the middle of the formation for a pickup of about 3. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 2 for Boston.
Say handoff to Katie Falkowski again. Oh, freight train is checked into the game. I'm just looking for more facts of life references. Guess I have some homework for next week.
4th and 2. Quarterback takes the snap. Hands off.
Good job. Good job.
Hands off to Mata, right up to the middle. That's down to the 15-yard line, so it's going to be a first down for Boston. First and 10 from the 15. And we're under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Maybe this is their roll clock formation. I don't know, but they're moving.
That they are. I was going to say, I love seeing the running backs kind of like square in on the edges, but then sometimes going into motion, sometimes not. It's an interesting formation.
Yeah. Quarterback and shotgun. Quarterback hands off to Mata, right up to the middle. Another 5, 6 yards on the play. Ball will be placed in the center of the field at the 10-yard line of Pittsburgh for 2nd and 4.
I like when they do that because you know who's getting the ball.
Quarterback and shotgun. Single lone back to shifts from her left to her right. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 20, I think.
Yeah, it looks like 20 or 28?
28.
Yeah. Tackled down around the 5-yard line, and that yardage gained is enough for a first down.
So Falkowski again on the carry.
So that's going to be a first and goal for Boston from the Pittsburgh 5-yard line.
Punch it in there. Let's go.
Quarterback shotgun takes a snap. Hands off to Mata. Into the end zone for another Boston Renegades touchdown.
There we go. Get ready for that boom.
Get ready for the boom. There's the boom.
I say it's interesting to see too the linemen just switching it up as well. Hillary Cooks pulled on that, and that was I like seeing pulling linemen.
Yes.
We talked about that earlier about pulling, and it's like, do they pull a lot? And I'm like, well, I haven't paid attention enough, but I was paying attention today.
Boston Renegades out to kick for the extra point try. Ball's down. Snap is up. Kick is up, and the kick is good. You're ready for the boom.
What was that, 79 on that?
Boom.
Yeah. So that was Ali Guimaras on that PAT. So just mixing it up with the place kickers, keeping them all fresh, giving them the opportunity. I like it.
So with 2:58 to go in the fourth quarter, we have your Boston Renegades is 48, and Pittsburgh Passion 8. Boston 46, Pittsburgh Passion 8.
And having watched the WFA report this week, they were talking about Massey ratings and how this game would play into the Massey ratings and how important it could be that, if Pittsburgh were to win, they could lessen the gap that there currently is between Boston and DC. Obviously, Boston is currently number 1 in the Massey ratings and in the standings. But of course, if Boston wins, they will just increase that gap between them and DC.
Special teams are set. Boston gets ready for the kickoff. Ball is kicked. Nice.
Had some great
kick with first touch at the 24-yard line.
Great rotation, yeah.
Pittsburgh player scrambling left and right and getting back to the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Pittsburgh on their own 25-yard line.
That was 22, Ellison Malarski on the kick return. So Malarski is one of the many Pittsburgh players that actually lives in Pittsburgh. as I said earlier, Alyssa George hails from Wheeling, West Virginia. They also have some players from Chicago, because sadly Chicago no longer has a WFA team, which is sad to see.
Okay, we have a reverse play here by Pittsburgh. The runner
Number
is
11.
out of bounds
Yeah.
at the 30-yard line for a 5-yard gain.
That handoff was to Pittsburgh's number 2 rusher, number 11, Chavez.
Okay, they're going to place that ball. Ball we place at the 31-yard line, so it's a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Quarterback in shotgun, single back set behind her. Number 62 in motion across the formation. Quarterback takes a snap, turns and pitches to number 31. Met in the backfield, and then manages to gain 2-3 yards on the play.
So that toss was to number 31, Quaylen Pitts, and Baby D just staying with that play and making that tackle. Number 70, Danielle Fournier.
You can bring up 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh from their own 34-yard line. Line to gain, 35. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single back set behind her. Quarterback takes a snap. Rolls to her left.
Keeping the
Looking
option.
for a lane. She finds a lane, little lane. Gets a nice juke.
She does.
And gains about a half a yard. Looks like she's going to be about a half a yard short of the line to gain.
Third down or fourth down? Fourth down.
It is now 4th down, yeah.
It'll be 4th down coming. 4th and half a yard for Pittsburgh. We are under 1 minute left in regulation.
I think Pittsburgh has definitely found their quarterback in Alyssa George.
I would agree. So the quarterback goes right up through the gut and has enough for a 1st down. Clock will stop while they set up the 1st down. After the ball is set, you'll restart the clock. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh from their own 38-yard line. Clock winding down under 30 seconds in regulation. Pittsburgh breaks the huddle. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single lone back set behind her. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back. Deep pass down to the right side, left sideline, which is caught inbounds for Pittsburgh.
Yep, that was received by number 23, Devon Peace.
We do have a flag on the field.
Uh-oh.
There is a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
So we'll see what this penalty's all about.
I'll be honest, sometimes it's hard to see because some of the players do have yellow sneakers, or cleats. Sneakers. Oy.
Well, we have a hold on the defense. A penalty will be declined.
As you would, yeah.
A timeout.
On Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is taking a timeout. The penalty will be declined. They'll take the results of the play, which will be a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of Boston. We have 5 seconds left in regulation.
Thinking Hail Mary might be coming up.
Definitely possible here.
Hail Mary, as long as they don't do the latter. That, for some reason, annoys me. It works, and it annoys me because it's very hard to defend against.
11 on 11.
11 on 11, exactly. Yeah. I think the real reason it annoys me is that Patriots Miami game where I swear they did the latter and
Shouldn't have put Gronk in there, and they did.
No, they should not have put Gronk in there.
You guys stick around after the game to meet the Boston Renegades players and coaches. We're excited to sign autographs and take pictures with you and your family.
So the Renegades, like I said, will be going down to St. Louis next week. Their next homestand will be May 21st against their arch rivals, the DC Divas.
Okay, back to live action. Quarterback under center, takes the snap,
Nice reverse.
runs a reverse, halfback pass,
Oh, yep. Oh, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly.
and that pass falls short, and that'll be it.
That was
That's
a
the
great
ball
attempt.
game.
And that's all she wrote.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. Love doing it.
Once again, great game, Jamie. Pete, our timekeeper. Well done. Thank you, sir. And scoreboard official.
I'd like to thank you for Ashton from Revere TV.
We're doing great.
Saturday, May 21st.
So thanks for tuning in to Revere TV.
From De La Russa Stadium here in Revere.
Welcoming back our
Renegades 46, Pittsburgh Passion 8.
Please remember.